What's good with y'all, man? It's episode 5. Reviews of the hit and miss, man. Listen, man, get your popcorn ready. You know what I'm saying? Get your lotion out, because you already know you about to start beating that thing up. We go. This episode, yeah, because it was a good episode, man. It was a good episode. You know, gave you that little excited feeling at the end. You know.
Aaron don't give a fuck.
Oh, whoa! Watch your mouth, bro. No cursing. No
Aaron
cursing.
don't care.
No cursing, bro.
This
no
man
cursing.
I pulled up to Reiner in his backyard.
Yo,
he said, "Take a seat."
That's crazy, but
He talking like Chris Hansen. He's like, "Reiner, come in, take a seat."
yo, here's the real thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I took away from the episode.
Right.
King Fritz is a pansy, man.
Why?
What do you mean? He legit said. So pretty much, his people was ruling the world, pretty much.
Yep.
And he just felt bad about it. He was like, "Yo."
And then he started fighting his own people.
Yeah, like what? Come on now.
Yo,
I mean,
this.
I get it. You're like, yo. Put it like this. Good example. If I'm in a position of power,
Right.
where I kind of rule the world or whatever, and
Right.
you know my people are killed. You know, we have the strongest army or whatever, and we're killing everybody.
Right.
Okay, yeah, you would feel bad, I guess, because you're killing innocent people. But I'm not giving away my power. I'm not announcing. Like, this is what I would do. I would be like, listen, we're going to stop destroying everybody. Y'all can do what y'all want. But just remember, we here. Don't mess with us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
King Fritz was the
I wouldn't be like, yo, I'm just going to go into my little cave. But if you guys ever decide to come and kill me, I'm not going to stop you from killing me.
King Fritz was like this. They won the war, beat everyone. Then he's looking at his partner next to him. He's just like, "Yo, what's up with you?" And his friend's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, word?" Remember that one TikTok where it's like, "Oh, what's up?" He's like, Nate Robinson going to Burger King.
Oh,
And
my God.
He's like, "What's up?" He's like, "Yo, you Nate Robinson?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Can I get a Whopper?" He's like,
Yo,
He's like-
we should do a reaction TikTok. Anywho,
he's like, "Well, what if I don't?" He's like, "Well, if you don't what? What if I don't want to give you the
dude,
Whopper?"
that shit had me dying. But anywho, back on track.
Yeah.
So pretty much King Fritz, nothing would have happened ever.
Nothing.
Nothing would have
Been
ever
global
happened.
peace.
So in reality, King Fritz and the Eldians
Mm-hmm.
actually were the heroes.
Yep. Helios.
There was Helios was kind of a made up character, so that Marleyans could think they were the ones that he was the one that stopped the war, and they were the saviors of the world. When in reality, King Fritz really kind of saved the world. In my opinion, obviously, like I just said, he didn't have to go full female. I'm not gonna say female. Full. I take that back. Full. Just beta, you know.
Yeah, he
Just
went
full beta, you know.
He went full beta.
And just kind of call up the guards, and not only that, like take all your people to an island, build the colossal Titan walls, and then just say, and then he even said, if you guys ever decide to come take the founding Titan, I'm not going to stop you, because the crimes that Eldia has committed warrant that you come and do that, but you can't do that.
The
You
Marleys
can't.
can never beat the Titans, essentially.
Well, no. What happened was Aaron's dad happened. Remember?
Well, Aaron's dad was a Eldian who lived in the Marleyan walls.
Right. But I'm saying he's the one that initially stole the power away.
Yeah,
from
he stole
from
the power from the royal family.
From the royal family, and that's when it has started. But here's my thing: if
technically no, because you remember. So now, this is not anime territory. This is manga territory.
all right, well then talk about manga.
Okay,
I mean,
so-
talk about anime.
It might have been actually no. It was in season 3 of the anime. I stand corrected. So, if you remember that Aaron's dad created the the Eldian revolutionists or whatever they're called, Eldian revivalists. Remember?
Yes,
When he was young,
yes,
he
yes,
created
yes,
Eldian
yes,
revivalists, and then they got sent to the wall on the edge of paradise.
Yep.
And then the Attack Titan was was like a spy.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
playing
yeah.
double agent.
Yep.
And he freed Jaeger,
Yeah, because
Aaron's
he
dad.
had like a year to live or something like
Yeah,
that.
he had a year to live,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he figured that he'd be the most
beneficial
beneficial person,
right? Because he was a leader. Yep.
because he was a leader. So then he eventually, I kind of forget the how, but he eventually meets the royal family, and I'm not going to say what happens in the manga, but what happens in the anime is that what we know is that he kills them.
Yeah.
And takes the royal.
Takes the founding Titan.
He takes the founding Titan,
Yep.
but the founding Titan we've never actually seen. We just know it's associated to the Attack Titan.
Now it is. Right?
Now it is, but we've never seen the Founding Titan in action.
No, we haven't. But
so it's the essentially, if you have the Attack Titan, you are the Founding Titan.
Is that how it works?
Well, technically, because remember, Aaron's dad was the Attack Titan, and he ate the Founding Titan.
Yeah.
So whoever kills Aaron, you're gonna have the Founding Titan.
Yeah.
Because his father had the Founding Titan.
Well,
Aaron
but what I'm saying is his dad. So King Fritz, whatever, he renounced his war. You know, he made the promise that he's never gonna go to war again. Yeah. Basically went beta, right? Mm-hmm. And that was going on. Like that promise was going throughout all the people that were in his bloodline, pretty much. And then Aaron's dad was the one that changed that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Removed the Founding Titan from the bloodline.
Yes, exactly. That's where it got messed up, because now there is someone that can actually use the power of the rumbling.
Yeah.
And not be tied to that.
To the royal family.
To that.
It was an ability that was
that
triggered
renounce of war.
by the royal family.
So
to keep everyone in check.
Here is what my point is. If the people in Eldia or Marley knew that King Fritz... Wait, see, so here's the thing. I don't know if they knew this. Mm-hmm. But if they knew King Fritz was the reason why the war was stopped, if they knew he was the reason that... you know, if they knew he was the reason that the war was stopped, obviously, okay, why did they send people to go attack the island? Why didn't they just leave him alone? If King Fritz had promised... Because they didn't know...
History was changed. And they knew that the Founding Titan was on Paradise.
No, they knew that Founding Titan was on Paradise. King Fritz even said, if you come get the Founding Titan, I'm not going to do nothing.
Right.
Like, whatever, that's fine. But why go get it? Mm-hmm. If he already said, I'm not going to use the Titans for war.
Right.
I'm not going to come and try to destroy the world.
Well, the Marlins always just wanted to have the ultimate power.
Okay, so that's what you think?
Because they were using the Titans.
So that's what you think. You think... Okay, I think... okay, so the reason they attacked the island was so they could get the Founding Titan, so they could use his powers, essentially?
That was originally part of the plan, because they didn't know... Remember, they didn't... When the three kids went, Reiner, Bertold, and Annie, they didn't know who had the power.
They just knew the royal family had it.
They knew the royal family had it.
Or at least they assumed so, right?
Yeah, they didn't know that Aaron had it.
Exactly.
And they were confused. They were like, why does this kid have the Attack Titan?
So, honestly, at the end of the day, for me at least, the Eldians rule the world. Mm-hmm. The king just felt bad and said, we're going to stop ruling the world. The Marlians were salty. Yep. And they continue to be salty. Yep. Which is why they, even after they were granted vengeance, almost, in my opinion, they're like, nah, we want all the power that we, like, it almost seems like they're jealous of the Eldians to me. You know? Yeah.
Well, they were jealous because they don't have the innate ability that can...
But I'm saying, like, so, like, the whole overriding thing in Marley is the Eldians are bad people. Yeah. They're the reason they killed everybody. But in reality, they could do so much more.
They could do so much worse.
Right. So they're actually letting you guys off.
Right.
It's almost kind of like a case of don't bite the hand that feeds you. You know what I'm saying?
Because the Marlians, which is funny because they are being horrible to the Eldians. Eldians at any time can, because the Titan blood's in their DNA.
Yeah.
They just need it to be activated through the serum. Mm-hmm. But at any point, Zeke, if he wants to, we'll see it eventually, but Zeke he has the power of the Beast Titan, that yell that he does, can transform anyone. Yeah. Transform and trance out.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a strange dynamic for sure. I just think that King Fritz...
What about Tiber?
I think King Fritz kind of dropped the ball, honestly, with all that power. Mm-hmm.
Tiber?
Like, he's another...
It was like he was coming clean in one way.
Yeah. You know,
he's like coming clean. And then they all knew that Eren Yeager...
I think Tiber... I think Tiber kind of had a better idea than the Mark. Like, I think Tiber's mindset was a little better, where in terms of, like, he knew that the King Fritz wasn't going to do anything.
Yeah.
So he was chilling. And then once he realized, you know, Eren stole that power, then he's like, all right, now we got... Because we don't know what Eren's going to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no one knows.
So why risk, you know, the entire world being destroyed? And yeah, 100%. And dude, like I don't know if you want to get into the manga at all, but like even just how Eren is in the manga, like he goes like overboard, like
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Like there's a limit to where you show people you have like you can do things to them and they'll just eventually stop fucking with you. Like they'll stop picking on you, kind of.
Eren is at a point where, honestly, and this would be light. I'm not gonna say what he did or what's going on in manga, but he's at a point of no return. Like there's literally like,
bro, it's like you're the younger brother, and you're constantly always getting, well, like this, bro. Like like you're the younger brother, you're constantly getting picked on.
Enough was enough.
But enough is enough. I get it.
All right.
But you could.
I think his reason's also
but here's my thing. Once you're the younger brother, and eventually you surpass the older brother, you have two options.
Yeah.
And the older brother still thinks he's tougher than you. You have two options. One,
humble.
You humble him. Yeah. You humble him. Like, don't stop.
Right.
You can't do this to me no more.
Facts.
Or two, you just take out all your revenge, and you even after he's sorry, you continue to beat him down. And that's just a mindset thing,
Yeah.
That's just a mindset thing. It's crazy.
But where this episode's going, so Eren, essentially what we're alluding to, Eren has a conversation with Reiner in the basement, and he just says to him, like, straight up, he said, you and I are the same. You thought as us as enemies. You decided to come over. You ate the same food as us. You saw that not everyone was bad. There are some bad people. There's some idiots. There's a lot of good people. You still made that decision to do what you did. And Eren essentially said, I've lived in your lands. I've ate with people. I met good. I met bad. I never was brainwashed. But I'm going to do it. And he literally says, I'm doing the exact same thing you did.
He saw his mom get eaten alive by a Titan, and that's essentially
it's essentially Reiner's fault.
Yeah.
That is Reiner's fault.
It's hard to blame him, it's hard to blame him, but it is what it is. I give the episode, for me, it was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a 10. It has to be a 10 because
it was
so cinematic.
If I was going to take any points off, it's just because it left on a cliffhanger.
Typical Attack on Titan cliffhanger.
But yeah, it was a good episode. So yeah, I mean, should be exciting. Next
week we have the battle
Warhammer
that
Titan,
everyone's been waiting for.
The Warhammer Titan.
Because the Warhammer's been referenced so much in anime if you've never seen it until now, which is it's the last of the Royal Titans. It's the last one.
Yeah.
The one thing that I need this anime to explain better, that the manga still didn't explain better, is how all of the colossal titans for the rumbling are in the wall. It still to this day does not make sense how, I guess they all did the hardening ability.
Yeah.
Essentially, like, just think of titans like all going like this, and then they do the...
Yep.
So you think that's what it is? That's what... All right. Mm-hmm. Because then it doesn't make sense when they broke down the wall, and there was a hole, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about how they even broke the wall.
Yeah. And are they bigger than Arwen's Titan, or is it the same size?
The Colossal Titan?
Yeah. Are they the same size, the Rumbling Titans and the Colossal?
Bertholdt or Armin's?
They have to be the same size.
Yeah, if they're the same size. It's still
actually, you know what? No, I don't think it's the same size. Because they're massive.
Yeah.
They're huge.
Who knows? It remains to be seen, but we'll see. We will see down the line.
And we know what's going to happen next episode. Next episode, I'm really excited for. Not only for the fight, but this is when we get to see Eren's resolve. Cause I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a massacre next episode. Besides the fight going on, read chapter, I think it's 97 or between 97 and 101 when this chapter takes place. Read it if you want to. It's destruction. Marley gets literally decimated.
Yeah. Wow.
And it's literally been 10 years in the making since the anime started. So chapter 1, the Paradise gets their revenge, and they hit hard. Because the Marleyans see some shit that, technology, the maneuvers, what was it called, the maneuver gear? They've never seen that before. They're like, what is that?
Yeah. It should be.
How are these people flying around?
Should be good. It's 10 out of 10 for both of us.
10 out of 10. Episode was incredible.
All right. Well, I mean that pretty much wraps it up for episode 5.
Episode 5.
We'll see what happens.
We got some more different type of videos coming soon. We took a little 3-week break because the show took a break, and then we also had little techie difficulties. But we're back on the grind.
All right. Yeet.